Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to cover a very important topic, and that is three forms of verb. After that, we will move on to the next topic in our next video, and that is tenses. So let's begin a new topic, but before that, let's revise verb. Now, what are verbs? Verbs tell us two things about the subject. First is action. Action performed by the subject. For example, run, walk, sleep. Second is state. State of subject. For example, feel. Now, there are again two types of verb. First is main verb and second is helping verb. Main verb, these are the actual verb, means action verbs, and main verbs don't require any other helping verbs. For example, fly, sleep, run. Second is helping verb. Now, in the word itself, you can understand that helping verb means the verb need the support of main verb. For example, may, might, could, is, etc. Now, again the verb has two main qualities that no other parts of speech has. Now, let's see the qualities. First is change depending on the subject, and second is change depending on the time of the speech. Now, let's see the first quality, that is change depending on the subject, with an example. Now, here I take the example, I am tall. Here I is first person, means subject. Am is verb and tall is adjective. In the second example, you are tall. Now here you is second person, that is subject. Are is verb and tall is adjective. And the third one is she is tall. Now here she is third person singular. Is verb and tall again is adjective. Now we can conclude that according to the subject, the verb changes like am, are, is. Now see student, here in this example, am become are and are become is according to the subject. So, verb has this type of behavior. Now, let's move on the second one. Verb change depending on time of speech. Now, let's study this in detail. It means whether we are talking about past moment, present moment or future moment. The verb changes accordingly. Now, let's see with an example. Now, here I took the example, Mary comes here regularly. Here we are talking about present moment. Mary is subject. Comes is main verb. In the second, Mary came here yesterday. This sentence tells about past moment. Now here came is the verb which changes according to the time of speech. In the third example, you can see Mary will come tomorrow. This shows future moment. Now here in this example, the main verb is come and it changes according to the time of speech. Now in the first example is come, second it became came, and in the third it is will come. These are the different form of verb. Now let's discuss forms of verb. In that we can see with the example. First, base form, past participle. Base form is present tense, V1. Past tense is V2 and past participle is V3. Now see the example. Sing, sang and sung. These are the three forms of verb. Apart from these three forms, there are two forms. And now what are they? First is SES form. When the subject is third person, that is he, she, it, we have to use s or es. That is base form plus s slash es. Like sing become sings. In the second, that is ing form, base form plus ing. For example, sing plus ing is singing. Now let's see the table and understand it. Now let's understand this with an sentence example. Now here in this table you can see forms, verb, example. Forms, in this forms, first is base. In verb it is cook and the example is I cook food regularly. In past you can see cooked. I cooked food yesterday. Now past participle cooked. I have cooked food. In the next, s or es means cooks. When it is third person singular, we have to use cooks. He cooks food. Next is ing form, cooking. I am cooking food. Now student, again the three forms of verb divided into two forms. First is regular verb and second is irregular verb. Again we will study this with the help of examples. Now student, let's take the list of regular verb. Now here you can see present tense, simple past, past participle. Now first one is accept, accepted, accepted. Here only we have to use ed. When we use ed in the main verb, it comes in the regular verb. We have to only add ed in simple past and past participle. Now in the first example you can see accept, accepted, accepted. Adore, adored, adored. Agree, agreed, agreed. Answer, answered, answered. Arrest, arrested, arrested. Arrive, arrived, arrived. Ask, asked, asked. Believe, believed, believed. Borrow, borrowed, borrowed. Brush, brushed, brushed. Call, called, called. Change, changed, changed. Clean, cleaned, cleaned. Close, closed, closed. Cook, cooked, cooked. Copy, copied, copied. Next is dance, danced, danced. Die, died, died. Earn, earned, earned. Enter, entered, entered. Explain, explained, explained. Finish, finished, finished. Follow, followed, followed. Happen, happened, happened. Hate, hated, hated. Help, helped, helped. Invite, invited, invited. Here are some more examples. Now let's see this one also. Jump, jumped, jumped. Kill, killed, killed. Kiss, kissed, kissed. Laugh, laughed, laughed. Earn, earned, learned. Lie, lied, lied. Like, liked, liked. Listen, listened, listened. Live, lived, lived. Love, loved, loved. Miss, missed, missed. Need, needed, needed. Open, opened, opened. Paint, painted, painted. Play, played, played. Pull, pulled, pulled. Push, pushed, pushed. Save, saved, saved. Smoke, smoked, smoked. Stay, stayed, stayed. Stop, stopped, stopped. Study, studied, studied. Talk, talked, talked. Travel, travelled, travelled. Wait, waited, waited. Walk, walked, walked. Want, wanted, wanted. Work, worked, worked. Here you can see only we have to put ed in the regular. Now let's see some example of irregular verb. Now here the verb changes completely. Now first one you can see awake, awoke, awoken. Be, was, were, been. become, became, become, begin, began, begin, bet, 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 bite, bit, bitten, blow, blew, blown, break, broke, broken, bring, brought, brought, build, built, built, burn, burnt, burnt, buy, bought, bought, cast, 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 catch, caught, caught, choose, chose, chosen, come, came, come, cost, 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 cut, 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 deal, dealt, dealt, do, did, done, draw, drew, drawn, dream, dreamt, dreamt, drink, drank, drunk, drive, drove, driven, eat, ate, eaten, fall, fell, fallen. Now here we can see that in regular verb only we have to add ed, but in irregular verb the verb changes completely in past tense and past participle. I hope you all understand this topic very well. Thank you, student.